Let us understand regarding structure of ammonia. As you know, molecular formula of ammonia is NH3. How is this NH3 structurally present? It is known to be present like this, wherein nitrogen atom is present at the apex, and this nitrogen atom is combined with 3 hydrogen, forming 3 NH bonds. We have presence of 3 nitrogen and hydrogen bonds. Despite having 1 hydrogen, 3 hydrogens are bonded with the same nitrogen. Now, here is a very important point to be remembered. Upon nitrogen, we see presence of a lone pair of electrons. These 2 dots indicates 1 lone pair of electrons. What do we mean by lone pair of electrons? A pair of electrons which are present in the valence shell of the atom, which has not participated for bond formation. Such pairs of electrons which are present in the valence shell of the atom without undergoing bond formation are referred by the name as lone pair of electrons. And in nitrogen, we see presence of 1 lone pair of electrons. Let me just go in a bit detail so that you understand the concept better. Atomic number of nitrogen is 7. Let us write its electronic configuration. 1s2, 2s2, we need to accommodate 7 electrons. So we have accommodated 4 electrons. Where will be the other 3 electrons? 2p3. How are these 2p3 electrons? Let me just write the orbital level diagram there. So 2px, 2py, 2pz. As you know, p orbitals are 3 in number, x, y and z as per their axis. So 1 electron, 2nd electron, 3rd electron. We need to accommodate the electrons as per Hanks rule of maximum multiplicity. And in the 2s energy level also we find the presence of 2 electrons which are bonded. Now, which are the electrons that are available for nitrogen atom to undergo bond formation? Obviously, the electrons which are present in the valence shell. Now, which is the valence shell here? That is outermost shell. The 2nd energy level is the outermost shell. So, let us count the number of electrons present there. You see 2 plus 3. So, totally there are 5 electrons, of which what has happened is that these s orbital and all the 3 orbitals of the 2p energy level has undergone sp3 hybridization, forming 4 sp3 hybrid orbitals. In order to understand about the concept of hybridization, you may watch my video on hybridization, wherein specifically I have done the case examples for sp3 hybridization. Well, let us come back to this. So, 2s orbital, 1 number, and 2p orbitals, 3 numbers. They have undergone mixing and they have formed 4 sp3 hybrid orbitals, of which one of the orbital is containing the lone pair of electron and the other orbitals are containing 1 electron each. So what will happen with those electrons? They undergo head-on overlapping with the hydrogen atom. That means hydrogen is having atomic number 1 and its electronic configuration is 1s1. So, spherical is the shape of the orbital of hydrogen. So, if an orbital is spherical in shape, Obviously it can undergo only head-on overlapping. Let it be getting overlapped in any particular direction. Still it is going to be a head-on overlapping, always resulting in the formation of a sigma covalent bond. Now that's what has happened here. So these three sp3 hybrid orbitals of hydrogen of nitrogen has undergone head-on overlapping with hydrogen, resulting in the formation of 3 sigma bonds. Now we see here the presence of these 3 bonded pairs. There is presence of bonded pairs of electrons, and this pair of electron which has not participated for bond formation, which we call it as a lone pair. So now there is a repulsive force acting between the lone pair and the bonded pair. No doubt between the bonded pairs also there will be repulsive force, but then that is experienced to a lesser extent in comparison with the repulsion between the lone pair and the bonded pair. So therefore the shape of the ammonia molecule has become trigonal pyramidal. As you can see here, the shape has become pyramidal. We can make 3 corners, so therefore the shape of the ammonia molecule is trigonal pyramidal. Now the bond angle should have been 109.5 degree. For the reason it has undergone sp3 hybridization, the bond angle should have been 109.5 degree. What is the actual bond angle present? 107 degree. Why is this? It's because of the repulsive force acting between the lone pair of electron present on the nitrogen with bonded pairs, with 3 bonded pairs. Which bonded pairs? Nitrogen and hydrogen bonded pairs. As a result of this, we see the shape of the molecule, which should have been tetrahedral as per sp3 hybridization, is also changed to trigonal pyramidal, and bond angle, which should have been 109.5 degree, has also changed to 107 degree. So these are the important points to be remembered when we talk about structure of ammonia.